Hello Darts Nuts and welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm going to be checking out the Harrows Strix Parallel. I've already reviewed the Strix Bulbous and it was a very nice dart, so I'm looking forward to trying these. So let's check them out. So this is the 23 gram version, 90% tungsten, and the retail for £37.95. So the darts come in a slimline cardboard pack, and on the back you've got the picture of the two models, and obviously this is the Parallel. And inside the darts come in a hard plastic Harrows case, and they're fitted into a point protector, and they come supplied with the Super Grip Fusion carbon stems and a set of the standard shape Harrows Prime flights. So the dart's fitted with a black coated point, and like I said, it's the straight barrel version of the Strix. Obviously it's got a tapered nose, and there's grip pretty much the full length of the barrel except for this little smooth section with the Harrows logo, but even that has got a kind of a slight grippy section because it's got a bit of a lip. And it's got the black titanium nitride coating, which gives a nice contrast between the natural tungsten and the coating, so not a bad looking dart at all. Grip wise, it still feels about the same as the other one, like a high medium to maybe some people might call it high level, but I don't think it's as edgy on the rings to be called high level, but you never know, some people may find it grippy, but it certainly looks more aggressive than it is. But it's a nice feeling grip, and that section there feels just about right for me, but it's got a nice section of grip on the race, so should be fine for any style of grip, as often the case is with a straight barrel dart. But very neat looking dart. There's your Super Grip carbon stems and the Harrows Prime standard shape flights. Fitted with a black coated 25mm point. There's a tapered section which has kind of got these grooved rings, that's 8.2mm, and on the front half you've got this section of kind of wide beveled rings and grooves, that's 15.2mm, and the rear half is made up of narrow beveled rings with traditional thin rings in between. That's 14.5mm, and then you've got another wide beveled ring and a band, that's 4.7mm, and then a smooth sloping section of 4mm, and then some more thin rings and grooves of 4.4mm. Length is 51mm, width is 7mm. .08 grams. 23.08 grams again, and 23.08, and full setup is 24.83 grams. With nothing attached, the balance is a little front of centre, and with the supplied setup it moves slightly behind the centre point, and this is the balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. It's not really an aggressive sticky grip, but I'd probably still say it's close to high medium to almost verging onto high level, so 7.5 at most. Obviously I've already tried the bulbous version, so I'm already quite fond of this grip on these Strix darts. It does look pretty aggressive when you first see the darts, but when you come to play with them, it's not as aggressive as you think. It's kind of like a ring style grip, but fairly widely spaced. But obviously, if you're going to grip it a little bit harder, then you'll feel more of the gaps and the rings catching into your flesh, but you don't really need to grip it hard anyway. So, but quite like the feel of that front section. On this section just past the centre, it feels a little bit more grippy, but I'm kind of straddling the two sections there, so a little bit of grippier on one side and similar to what I've just done at the front. But I think these are probably flying a little bit better through the air than the bulbous ones. Feels quite an easy, pleasant dart to throw. Obviously straight barrel as usual. It should work for any, but I think front and middle to slightly ahead of the rear, probably going to get the best out of it, because on the very rear it's got that smooth part. But I'll give it a throw from that rear section. So I'm right on the end of the barrel there, but like I say, it's got that smooth part, but that little bit of a ring in front has a kind of lip to it, so some rear grippers might like that. Let's just give you something to push against. Always a bit weird for me, but just try it from the different positions to get an idea of how the barrel feels. Oh, them three were flying quite smooth as well from the rear, so well, some rear grippers might like that little bit of a lip then. Let's check out the ratings. I think it's slightly better looking on the straight barrel version, so 6.5, grip again 7.5 overall, weight match was perfect, so 10, quality again near enough perfect, I couldn't really see anything wrong with it, 9.5, and value 8, it's not a bad price at all for a nicely machined dart like this. So there you go, that's the Harrows Strix Parallel. Quite a nice feel to the grip. Slightly chunky dart, but like I said, I don't mind that. And just a little bit more grippy around that part. And for rear grippers, if you want to grip right at the end, you've got that little bit of a lip. And it was flying better than I thought it was going to fly from there for me. So for natural rear grippers, it might be quite good. I think I actually prefer these to the bulbous version. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they were flying a little bit smoother through the air. I'm going to have to get the other ones out just to do a comparison, but yeah, quite a nice start. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching, and stick around for the gallery, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. More people who subscribe to the channel helps the channel grow, and I'll see you on the next video. Happy darting.